Welcome to Happy Cooking with Yvonne Douglas. I'm Doug, and today we're going to work on a springtime summer wreath. And we're also going to work on a little cute project for the front door. Now, Yvonne worked really hard on that front door. He stained it, and it looks fantastic. So now I want to kind of add a wreath to the door, kind of put on the finishing touches, and then a cute little display by the front door too. So let's get started. So the very first thing you want to do is to paint your welcome sign, and I'm using white acrylic paint. It's going to look like that, and you want to make sure you put probably a couple of coats on it. I'm doing this first so then it can dry while I work on my wreath. I'm also starting to heat up my hot glue gun. And let me just put this down here. And you could just paint this really fast. But you do want to put one coat on, let it dry, and then add your second coat. Okay. And regular acrylic paint should be fine. Okay, so I got my welcome sign painted. I just have it on this piece of paper, scratch piece of paper here. So I'm going to let that dry, and then I'm going to add my second coat to that. Let me place this over here. And while that is drying, I'm going to start working on my wreath here. So here is this is a grapevine wreath, if you didn't know what a grapevine wreath was. And these little boxwood picks have been just kind of poked in the grapevine wreath and added there's a little hot glue that was added. And I think it looks pretty good. You can even have it on your door plain like that. I think that would look great. But I'm going to add some flowers, and these are hydrangea flowers. And I'm going to use my snips. I do want to add some of this greenery too, so I'm just moving all this stuff up like that. And I'm going to use my wire cutters. Now I want to poke it in the wreath, but I'm also going to probably use a little hot glue. So let me see if this is a good size. I might have to cut a little bit more. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut a little bit more. So once I get that first one, then I can put all the others same way. Yeah, I think that's gonna look good. All right, so let me get my others. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do 3 or 5 yet. You always wanna do odd numbers. I like doing odd numbers. Do like that. See how easy it is when you have the right tools? So I'm gonna put this there, that there. I may only use 3 because I have some of these other flowers too that I'm going to be adding. And I'm just going to be doing it just at the bottom of the wreath. Let's see how this is looking, if I'm liking that. Where's my hook? Okay, here's my hook. So I'm going to put this over here. Like that. Let's see how that looks. Oh, that looks pretty. Yeah, I might just do 3. I think I'm just going to add these little white ones to it. Taking a look first, I might have to move them. That's what's so fun about it. Now you get to arrange it. You are the artist, so you get to do it the way you want to do it. All right. Yeah, that looks pretty. I like that. And like, see how this one comes, like there's 3 of here. I just snipped one off because I think I'm just gonna use one that is going to be tucked right in here. Okay. I'm liking how this is looking. Yes, I love how this is looking. All right, this is working. All right, so that's pretty much all I'm gonna have on my wreath as far as flowers go. I don't want to overdo it with flowers, so I think that's just gonna work out perfectly like that. I am gonna add the butterflies and that welcome sign. What I'm gonna do now is I'm going to hot glue these picks. I'm going to take one of these leaves off because I think it's a little too full with the leaves there. I'm going to add a little hot glue. I'm going to add a little hot glue and then I'm going to just stick it back where pretty much in the same spot it was. And the next flower, you know, when you put these picks in the wreath, you really, sometimes you don't even have to add hot glue, it would hold. But just to make sure, you know, add that hot glue. I'm gonna snip this one just a little bit. Put some hot glue there. Just like that. Really pretty. All right. Let's take this one off. That in there. Yep. Looking good. All right. So when we come back, we're going to start adding the welcome sign and the butterflies, so stay tuned. And now I'm going to add my butterflies. So these already have these kind of like, it's a pick, so you can just stick it in there. So I'm just adding I'm looking at where I'm going to put my butterfly, and I think I'm going to put this one over here. So 2 butterflies, one for me and one for Yvonne, I guess, right? And I think that looks pretty, but I think I'm going to move this one up here. All right, have them a little off. All right, so now we're still waiting for the welcome sign to dry. It's almost dry. And I'm gonna have my welcome sign on here. And I haven't decided if I'm gonna hot glue that or I add some string. I do have this jute twine that I might add, just tie it to it. And let's see, so this is pretty much the wreath. I think it looks really pretty. I don't think I'm gonna add a bow to it. I was gonna do a bow, but I don't think I'm gonna add a bow to it. I think it looks fine just the way it is. I want it simple and springtime, summer. All right, so that looks pretty good. All right, so that's my wreath for now. I'm gonna add the welcome sign. And the next thing that I wanna do, this at Hobby Lobby, and I thought it was really cute. It was half off. No, I think it was 40% off, 40% off. And so I bought this little box here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this by the front door. He says, welcome. And he's going to be sitting on this box. But what I want to do is I want to dress up this box a little bit. And I'm going to have some flowers that are going to be all around him. So he's going to sit here. And I have some, this is some floral foam. And I'm just going to stick, I have another one too. I gotta find my second one that's around here. I'm gonna hot glue it at the bottom, and then I'm gonna have the picks kind of sticking out. And there's gonna be flowers all around him. So basically I'm just going to get this one here. I'm gonna put some hot glue on it. And then I'm gonna just stick it at the bottom. Pretty much on that side. And here's the other one. Now this one, I think it's gonna be, oh, well, this just fits perfectly there. Okay, good. All right, so I'm gonna put some hot glue at the bottom. Perfect. Nice. Excellent. I'm gonna let that stay for just a little bit, and then I'm gonna start adding my picks. Since I didn't use those extra hydrangea, I'm going to be putting that in there, but these are way too long. You can see how long these are, and I don't want them that long. So I want them to be approximately about that size. So I'm gonna use my wire cutters, super important. I'm gonna be cutting all these about the same length. It's okay if you have a couple that are maybe a little bit smaller or shorter, a little bit longer than the other, because that's gonna give it some variety. All right, so I'm gonna start with my hydrangea, and then I'm gonna add this yellow flower. I'm not sure what this is called, but I thought it was pretty. It's gonna look really nice with the front door. And then these little picks here towards the front. And this yellow one. The yellow one I think is really pretty too. I'll put this one right like that. All right, so that is one side. I like how that looks. I notice how some are a little bit bigger and smaller than the others. That gives it some variety. Now I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Once again, cut my flowers. Let's see. Yeah, just like when you get to make your own. I mean, yes, you can buy something like this, I'm sure, but you know, I like kind of doing it on your own and making it your own. And I think it's more fun that way. Then, let's see, I'm gonna have my yellow one. Nice. All right, so there's my box of flowers. And then I'm gonna get my happy little dog here. He's gonna be sitting right in the middle with the welcome sign. How cute is that? Let's take a look. I think it's super cute. Yes. We could even put some flowers in the back of him. I actually have a couple of more. And so I'm gonna put a couple in the back. Maybe a little taller than the others. So he's sitting in some flowers. Yes. Ah, I love how that looks. That's gonna look so cute by the front door. And see how easy it was? All you need is the right kind of things. This was super cute. This I got once again at Hobby Lobby. The box I got at Hobby Lobby. The flowers I got at Hobby Lobby. So everything I got at Hobby Lobby. Plus it was either 40% or 50% off. And I think it makes a nice little display by the front door. What I'm doing is I'm adding some hot glue to my welcome sign. I decided to do hot glue instead of using a tie. And basically just add it and just press down. And wherever the hot glue touches, and believe me, it will stay. Okay, so I'm gonna let that set for a little bit, and then we're going to start hanging it on our front door, so stay tuned. Well, there it is, my springtime summer wreath. I love the way it looks on the door. It looks really cute. Nice little welcome sign, and our little dog down here, our little welcome. I think he looks really cute there too. So two cute little arrangements that are for the front door, and beautiful little wreath. And a little welcome sign there too. All right, thank you for joining us on Happy Cooking with Yvonne Douglas today. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments below. And if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe and like this video. And until next time, happy cooking. Bye-bye.